Today, we're going to be flying in Lankan Airlines UL605 business class from Melbourne to Colombo. Near the entrance at the Melbourne airport, we decided to wrap our bags, which costed about $20 per bag. Lankan Airlines have a separate check-in counter for business class passengers. After checking in, we went through the express security line, which shortens the time for security for business class and first class passengers. The Melbourne airport has one main duty free called Lotte Duty Free, which has famous brands like Dior, Gucci, Chanel, and different liquors, chocolates. At the Melbourne airport, each airline's lounges are located above and below the main area. This is the Qantas first class lounge. At the Melbourne airport, we are entitled to go to the Qantas business class lounge, which is next to the Emirates Lounge and Crown Plaza Lounge. The lounge has a selection of hot and cold meals, canned beverages, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, an espresso bar, and has a lot of seating area. When we went, there was not a lot of people there. Lankan Airlines is a One World member. Lankan Airlines is a One World member, and at the Melbourne airport, we get to go to the Qantas business class lounge. Our flight leaves Melbourne at 4:45 p.m. and arrives in Colombo at 10:20 p.m. From Melbourne to Colombo, the approximate duration will be about 9 hours. Luckily, our flight is not delayed and is on schedule. Business class passengers get to board first, alongside club loyalty membership. When checking in, we were the only business class passengers because we pre-booked our flights, pre-booked our business class tickets. But when boarding the plane, all the seats were filled. All the business class seats were filled, which they were filled from counter upgrades. Today we are sitting in row 1. ABC. They offered champagne, apple juice, and king coconut water for pre-flight drink options. We chose champagne and king coconut water. Today's plane is an A330 with a 1-2-1 seat configuration. The seat is very spacious with a lot of leg room. As we were in the first row, we even got more leg room. and there is 28 business class seats in the cabin. We are seated in row 1, A, B, D, and G. As this is a 9-hour flight, they are offering 2 different meals, 1 lunch and 1 supper, which they offer a special tea selection, coffee, soft drinks, alcoholic beverages, and we'll show the different teas later. We decided to have Sri Lanka's signature Lion Lager beer, served with cashew nuts. For the entree, we had smoked salmon, crackers, cheese platter, and chocolate, and a selection of breads. For dinner, we chose the Sri Lankan rice and curry and a salmon pasta, which they both were served with salad, fresh fruits, and a cheesecake. You will get a night mask, socks, slippers, a blanket, and a really comfortable and fluffy pillow. You also receive an amenity kit with a dental kit, body lotion, lip balm, tissues, earplugs, and a comb brush. With your seat there's a bright reading lamp, a USB-A port for charging, and an in-arm infotainment controller, which can control your seat's lights and the infotainment system, like the in-flight map, movies, kind of like a TV remote. The seat has 3 different controls: tilting, raising, and making the seat flat. The seat can be turned into a fully flat bed, especially on longer flights, as you can get a really good night's sleep. The tray table is very long and can be adjusted to easily get out of the seat. A retractable armrest. When the cabin is dark, it is illuminated with a beautiful starry night. The in-flight map is very detailed and has lots of information. For supper we had the chicken wrap, which also had salad, fresh fruits, and some apple juice. I also ordered a gin and tonic. Sri Lankan Airlines have a special selection of tea, ranging from normal black tea, green tea, with some other special flavors like cinnamon and more other herbal teas. I decided on milk coffee, which they served in a beautiful old-fashioned tray, silver tray, served with munchy biscuits. Now we have landed in Colombo.